Hello everyone and welcome back to my Bold and Beautiful 29 YouTube channel. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Before we start, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Hope is living her stylish life. She's going to marry Liam again. She has hope for the future back. And her family is her fashion line's developer. The only thing left is to meet the special man in Deke's life. Deke has been reluctant to introduce him to everyone, but now the pressure is on. One of the reasons that Deke has been reluctant is that Remy been indeed more reluctant. He knows his secret is out as soon as Electra and will see him. But he also knows he has to face the music at some point, so he agrees to go to Forrester Creations for prolusions. Electra sees Remy, she freaks out, as Electra tends to do. She allowed. She was done with the man who stalked her and posted altered snaps of her on the internet was long gone, but now he's standing right in Eric's office with her and she doesn't know what to do. Deke is also confused because he'd no idea that Remy knew any of these people and he's about to find out further than he ever wanted to know. Remy and Deke's relationship survive this? Remy's presence is nearly too important for Electra to take. Between what's going on with Luna and her gestation and now Remy back in her life, she doesn't know where to turn. Will tells Electra that he can always turn to her no matter what. They covenant to get through everything together, but if Luna has anything to say about it, that will be easier said than done. What Electra and Will don't realize is that Luna has a friend in Remy and he may not have fully reformed. Deke to prepare to introduce Remy to the family. Will and Electra stay strong despite Luna baby. Deke has a job with hope for the future at Forrester Creations. It's a new job and everyone is impressed by his designs. Still, there's going to be a problem when Deke introduces his swain to the family. Deke is going to brace himself and prepare. Still, it doesn't feel like Deke knows about Remy's complicated history. Remy might have admitted he got into some trouble and got internal health treatment, but did he admit to being a snooper and deepfaker? It seems that Deke might only know part of the story. However, he wouldn't dare bring him to Forrester Creations if he'd known the full verity. That's what Deke does, however. Remy comes by, Electra, Hope, and Daphne all reply with shock. This could force Forrester Creations to give Deke an claim. Will he choose his career, or his nut? Will and Electra will spend some further time together. Despite Luna's gestation, they're going to stand united. With Luna in captivity, it's easier for them to just concentrate on each other. Luna is doing everything she can to get out of captivity. Any further injuries, and the Spencer family might make a shocking decision. Will and Electra can get through this situation. Still, Ivy advised Electra that handling Will and Luna's baby might be harder than she thinks. Bill and Katie have pledged to borrow the child and raise it as their own. Bill also assumes it's going to be a slam-immerse case. It might be a bit more complicated than Bill and Katie suppose, especially if Luna gets her way. There's also the possibility of Finn, Sheila, and Poppy having their own ideas of what should be to the future child. Steffi left no room for Luna. A months-long trip was followed by a warm conciliation welcome with Finn. He'd to tell his woman. Terribly shocking news. Steffi was naturally stupefied when she learned Lee replayed the faked death script that she first employed with Finn. Still, this time no bone. Is happy about who Lee saved and prevaricated about. Lee has a go expressed total remorse for keeping Luna's actuality a secret. Despite choking her granddaughter after learning how Yamada's character targeted Will, Lee doesn't feel to believe that Luna should have been allowed to die. She wants Luna to remain behind bars, which Steffi vehemently corroborated. Finn no way wanted his son to die. But that's what appeared to be when Liam shot her at veritably close range in his father's sand house. To do that, Liam rose from the ground after first being shot in the casket by Luna. Months later, Finn learned that the woman he trusted his whole life, Lee, prevaricated about Luna dying. He to accept that she established a covert recovery and aligned with his birth mama, Sheila. All factors are fantastical. Luna is someone Finn feels sorry for but doesn't reason. He was adamant that she had to return to captivity after learning she was pregnant with Will's child. The circumstances she manipulated to come pregnant added to Finn's emotional burden. One of the numerous clever aspects of this tale is that the characters have to go beyond what seems reasonable to accept Bill having gotten Luna out of captivity and also pardoned. Lee saved Luna's life and covered it up. Sheila was invited into the inner circle. She pushed her way into the room where Lee was keeping Luna, which redefined the far more violent sequence where Sheila knocked Lee out after chancing Finn. Along with all the amazing events that happened to Luna, the involved characters have to accept that Luna disguised herself, wisecracked everyone at Will's creation party, got him drunk, and also wore Elektra mask to wisecrack Will. Inconceivable. Luna was suitable to be released from captivity and put under Bill's care would have been enough. Indeed, before the amnesty, the idea that she was going to live in his manse and indefinitely serve out her judgment was stupefying. Yet, it happened. To return from a head-clearing trip with her children and have Finn tell her Luna was alive, pregnant, and back before bars, reignited Steffi's fire. Her commentary to Luna weren't simply a forceful statement. She was hanging her. Luna's response in the moment and whatever plans she's developing start the coming climax structure. Bill could blow the guardianship case of Luna baby as he makes pledges that he's unable of keeping. Will Bill's overconfidence be his downfall? Bill will offer Katie and Will some pledges regarding the guardianship of Luna's child. This may be one thing that's fully out of Bill's control. Bill doesn't want Katie or Will to worry about what's going to be with the baby. Bill isn't used to having competition. Will believes the baby's guardianship is automatically settled. The baby has indeed been born and Bill is confident that no one would dare question his right to have guardianship of his son's child. Bill doesn't realize that his confidence could be overconfidence. Could Bill be in for a shock when he realizes that there are some effects that plutocrat cannot buy? Luna has an uncanny way of getting out of trouble. Unfortunately, Bill has been responsible for a lot of that. Still, Luna could get off the hook again. Luna said when she was informed of her arrest makes suckers wonder. Could there actually be some reason that Luna would be released on a ramification? Luna may be suitable to keep her rights to her child. After all, Bill was the bone who got her amnesty on the worst charges she had against her, charges that cannot be reinstated. Bill could be forced to do commodity to get relief of Luna anyhow of what he has tried so far. Bill learned that it's his fault that he cannot get guardianship of the baby? Lee and Poppy are both grandmothers of this child. Finn has rights to this child too. Could Steffi be willing to borrow this innocent child and keep it from Luna along? After all, the baby is innocent in all of this and will want nothing to do with it. Could the guardianship battle for Luna's baby be much more complicated than Bill allowed? When he promised that he and Katie would raise the baby? Luna loses guardianship, could someone other than Bill and Katie end up with this child? Will change his mind and take the baby himself and raise it with Elektra. Hope and Liam to have a surprise for Beth. Steffi angrily confronts Bill. Beth has been wanting her parents back together for quite some time. The little girl had no issue with Carter, but didn't want him marrying her mama. While Cope is done and over, Pounce hasn't reunited just yet. Hope and Liam might advertise to Beth that they're getting back together. Or, maybe, they will date again and see how it goes. That should clearly make Beth happy. Steffi will presumably defy both Bill and Lee next. The brunette formerly saw Luna in captivity. While Luna sounded to enjoy the tense commerce, Steffi was about to blow a gasket. Steffi will wonder how Lee and Bill could do this. The brunette might also advise them both that if Luna ever gets out, she'll hold them tête-à-tête responsible. Cleric could face temptation. While Cleric still has trust issues in his marriage, he could be tempted to give Sheila another chance. Especially after Taylor let Deacon know that Sheila truly seems to just want her hubby back. Deke and Elektra consolidate their fellowship. Elektra will open up about Remy crimes. When Deke finds out about Remy's history, that could destroy their entire relationship. Carter is trying to figure out what's next after Hope. Daphne does question the susurrus about his passions for Hope. So, it sounds like the nose could smell that Carter isn't relatively over his partner just yet. With some fresh blood at Forrester Creations, anticipate Deke to interact across the board. Deke be Hope's developer dream come true, or could there be complications? Thank you for watching this video. And do not forget to like, comment and subscribe.